Loki's first season was full of surprises. From the multiple Lokis all the way to Kang popping up for the final episode was a delight. It only gets better in season 2 with a fresh new supply of characters along with some of beloved old ones. MCU's leaving no stone unturned in its quest to revolutionize the next phase, and we're here to talk about the news and trailer for Loki Season 2. Starting off, Hiddleston and Wilson are the new dream team. In Loki Season 2, Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson are back in mischief mode, and with the first footage courtesy of Disney Plus's 2023 teaser trailer. The Loki clip depicts Hiddleston's beloved anti-hero getting into mischief at the Time Variance Authority. Loki and Wilson's Mobius are encircled by Loki clones in another scenario. Quote, "Don't you think it's a touch over the top?" Mobius inquires of Loki. The plot of Loki Season 2 is yet unknown. Sophia DiMartino will reprise her role as Lady Loki, while Gugu Bhattacharya will reprise her role as Renslayer. Ke Huy Quan, star of Indiana Jones and Everything Everywhere All at Once, has joined the cast as a new character. Quote, "Season 2 takes up where Season 1 left off," Tom Hiddleston said in September at Disney's D23 event. He went on to add that Loki has returned to the TVA and that Mobius has no idea who he is. That basically suggests the TVA is in disarray. Last July, the same day as the Season 1 conclusion, Disney Plus renewed Loki for Season 2. The second season began filming this summer. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has stated that Loki is the most watched Marvel series on Disney Plus. Season 1 writer Eric Martin is writing all of the second season's episodes, while Moon Knight filmmakers Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead are directing most of them. Next, the Disney trailer was a sight for Star Wars fans. The Disney Plus 2023 video provides a glimpse of the original content that customers will receive next year, but it is just a portion of what has already been announced. Throughout the year, Marvel Studios will keep Disney Plus subscribers entertained. This video covered Loki Season 2 and Secret Invasion, as well as the impending Disney Plus release of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. There are also definite intentions for the publication of Ironheart, Echo, and Agatha: Coven of Chaos next year, as well as Marvel's What If Season 2 and X-Men 97. Marvel's 2023 films will also be available on the streaming service at some point. Some of the Star Wars episodes Lucasfilm has planned for its 2023 release include a fresh video of Rosario Dawson's return as Ahsoka Tano in Ahsoka, and a preview of The Mandalorian Season 3. The Mandalorian returns in March, but no release date for Ahsoka has been confirmed. Star Wars Skeleton Crew, a new live-action program, is set to premiere next year. In addition, Star Wars The Bad Batch will return for Season 2 in January. Season 2 of Star Wars Visions might premiere in 2023. Moving on, Star Wars wasn't the only reveal Disney made. In addition, the Disney Plus 2023 teaser displays a mix of the other live-action and animated originals that will be available on the service next year. After the live-action Pinocchio, Peter Pan and Wendy is the next live-action adaptation to hit Netflix. Pixar's growing presence in the future of Disney Plus continues in 2023 with Win or Lose, New Dug Days episodes, and Monsters at Work Season 2. Walt Disney Animation will also release Iwaj and Tiana next year, as well as live-action original series like American-Born Chinese and original films like Crater. The Disney Plus 2023 video, however, does not spotlight all of these films, with Loki and Ahsoka leading the enticing schedule. Further, Loki 2 promises to get wilder. The first Loki Season 2 video was presented at the D23 2022 Expo, and it promises to be even more insane than Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. While the first season of the Disney Plus series was already insane, reports of Loki Season 2 video imply that the show's timeline jumping mania will be amplified in the second season. Despite the fact that Doctor Strange 2 promised a lot, the D23 Expo clip reveals that Loki Season 2 will genuinely explore the multiverse like never before. Loki Season 1 follows a Time Variance Authority captured form of Loki from Avengers Endgame, although he first assumes he would be trimmed. Loki, TVA agent Mobius M. Mobius, and another Loki version called Sylvie rapidly find that things are not as they appear at the TVA. The story follows the three and other characters on a time and space adventure, including several multiverses, a slew of Loki variations, and the one in control of it all, he who remains. Also, Loki intends to juice its variants and timelines to the full. Despite promising to be the MCU's first major investigation of the universe, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness didn't show much madness. Doctor Strange 2 only takes place across a few worlds, most of which don't appear to be all that different from the main reality, save for a sequence in which Strange and Chavez fly around numerous realities for a minute or two. Loki, on the other hand, typically occurs in other timelines. He Who Remains was slain at the end of Loki Season 1, and the sacred timeline was shattered, setting Loki Season 2 poised to be much crazier than its predecessor. The Loki Season 2 trailer shows Loki being dragged through time, passing through universes featuring jails, astronauts, holograms, and a return to the statue of Kang, implying that the multiverse saga villain will appear. Doctor Strange 2 didn't have many major universes, but Loki Season 2 could finally have the multiversal chaos fans have been hoping for. Now, Loki Season 2 could be the most surreal Marvel has ever been. Everything we know about Marvel has changed because of Loki and his antics. Its predecessors, WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, experimented with the TV format, but eventually resulted in a massive fight, unrecognizable from any Marvel film. Loki, on the other hand, gave a unique tale. The narrative was non-linear, the guest stars were all varieties, and there was a battle scene set to holding out for a hero at a Renaissance fair. Season 2 will be even crazier, according to one of the show's actors. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Loki actor Gugu Mbatha Raw stated that fans of Season 1, quote, will be in for a wonderful surprise, because the show gets bolder and more bizarre in Season 2. What kind of adventures do you think that implies? Loki physically destroyed the time-space continuum, so what do you do now? Surrealism could hardly be more widespread in Loki than it already is. Surrealism, at least inside the MCU, generally entails blurring the lines between reality and the metaphysical. Wanda discovering the colorful helicopter in her black and white 1950s dream world prompted similarities to David Lynch's films. Breaking the fourth wall and practically climbing out of the Disney Plus homepage reminds me of the ending of Jodorowsky's The Holy Mountain, in which the director purposefully exposes the whole film team. Up next, Loki's surrealism can be linked to the Void. Loki's surrealism is clear from the start, but it shines brightest in the Void. The Void is reminiscent of Soviet filmmaker Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker, which follows a guy who leads people through a strange place known as the Zone. The Void was apparently planned to be considerably wilder than what we witnessed. Loki production designer Khosrow Farahani discussed the film's surrealist influences in an interview with Cinema Blend, saying that they were somewhat Dada-esque. Perhaps Loki's second season will explore the literally surreal, dreamlike, and Dali-esque aspects of surrealism. The term Dada-esque is particularly noteworthy in this context, as Dadaism was an art genre that originated in the 1920s as a reaction to the atrocities of World War I. Artists began discarding logic and beauty in favor of the bizarre, and if that isn't Loki's ideal aesthetic, what is? Dada is seeing a rival these days, with all of those bizarre logicless memes and examples of Gen Z comedy being founded in it. The embrace of Loki Season 2 might be the next stage for its rebirth. Additionally, some insight into Sophia DiMartino's returning character. The long-held belief that Sylvie, a version of the eponymous god of mischief played by Sophia DiMartino, is a composite character based on two key Marvel Comics villains has been formally validated by an artist for Loki. Many attentive fans were quick to spot the link between Sylvie and the characters Lady Loki and the Enchantress after DiMartino's Marvel Cinematic Universe debut in the second episode of Loki's first season. While members of Loki's cast and crew have subsequently made contradicting remarks about whether Sylvie is the MCU's version of either of these figures, Marvel has now officially addressed this issue for fans with a new art book titled Marvel's Loki: The Art of the Series. Members of Loki's creative crew have previously mentioned Sylvie's comic influence. In July 2021, series creator Michael Waldron stated that several elements influenced the development of Sylvie, including the Enchantress and Loki himself. The same month, director Kate Herron said that DiMartino's character was inspired by Sylvie Lushton from the comics, but was still a totally own character despite the link. Finally, Tom Hiddleston teased Season 2 plot details. Marvel Studios is well known for taking great measures to keep narrative and character elements under wraps ahead of a project's debut, and chastised at least one Loki cast member for leaking Season 1 secrets. Owen Wilson, who portrays TVA agent Mobius M. Mobius, reportedly recounted being chastised many times by Marvel Studios during the first season's promotional tour and characterized discussing the series as difficult. He also said that you are definitely walking on eggshells. Nonetheless, despite Marvel Studios' best attempts to keep the upcoming season's secrets hidden, Loki Season 2 plot clues continue to leak online. Fans now know Loki Season 2 will take place in 1970s London thanks to unauthorized set photographs that began circulating online in July of 2022. These same images reveal that Loki and Mobius will wear period-appropriate tuxedos and will reportedly attend a film screening attended by the late Queen Elizabeth II. But that's going to be a wrap for this video, my friends. What do you think about the upcoming season? What character are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. While you're down there, it would be amazing if you gave this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.